Howdy everybody, welcome back to Polyglot Programmer, and in here we're going to make a linked list, but we're going to use a Go in here, right? We already done in Python, and another one we're going to make it in Go. So without further ado, let's go. Now we're going to make an array in here, say that, array in here, and it's going to be integer, right? And we're going to have 1 and 4. Just make sure that it's same for all of the the linked list, right? Whatever the language, but the value is same. Okay, so I'm going to make a link in here. Say that single link list, right? I'm going to make this one. And I'm just going to print the array, array, right? And we're going to make the link is change. First we're going to create the single link list, right? Now we're going to create node first. I think we need first node, so I'm going to say type node struct, and I'm going to have here is next, right? Next, and I'm going to have node in here. After that, I'm going to have key inside is interface, like this one. Okay, and then why we create node? Because the node will be point by the single linked list. Single linked list is going to have struct in here, and he will have head, which is node. So we already create the list one, and we're going to just make sure the link is going to change list into linked list, right? And we're going to have an array in here. So in here we're going to have a function which is have a singular linked list, right? So it's singular linked list, and we're going to have change this one, change, and then we're going to have an array inside of this array which is integer, right? And we're going to return nothing, so it just changed the single linked list in here. So I'm going to say for I, or we can say I, is length of array, right, minus 1, and I is greater than 0, I is minus minus, say this. And we're going to create another function in here, say that insert, right? So it what insert do is going to populate the the single linked list with the insert. So in insert we're going to have another function, same as same as fourth one. So it will go with single linked list, right? I'm going to say insert, right? And we're going to say key, and interface is going to have this one, right? And it's going to say a single linked list, but S is going to have a little to make sure that it's different from the top. I'm going to say it's going to be node, which is inside of node has next is S of the head, and then it has key, not cat, key. Okay, oh sorry, key will be key, and then after that, what happened? something over here. Okay, after that we're going to say s.head is going to be a single linked list, and then L is going to be s.head. Oh no. Okay. After this, we're going to say for list next is not same as nil. See, it's going to L is L.next. Okay, just a simple one, right? What happened to the key? Unknown field. That's weird. Oh, I see. Cap should be key. Okay, after this, we're going to check this one first. See 1, 2, 3, 4, but oh, we need to print this one, right? We don't have a print after it changed to linked list, so we're going to have a link in here, and we're going to say print linked list, right? So in here we're going to say we're going to create a function, same as always. Going to include the single linked list one and also the name of the function. Maybe don't forget to open close bracket, and we're going to print the linked list. Okay, and then in here we're going to say if the list is not s.head, it's going to say for list if not nil, it's not the end of the node, going to dot print maybe just $fee, right? We're going to have this one. Let's make sure that it will print the key. And then after this, I'm going to point the list to the next node, and then fmt.println. Okay, and we're going to run this one. See? Okay, the next one we're going to print the reverse. Maybe I'm going to reverse the link. So what we need to do is say the reverse, right? In here we're going to have another function. We create another function reverse, same with the same structure, right? So I'm going to say function, and it's going to be as, it's going to be pointer, single, and reverse, and also this one, right? So in here we're going to say current. We need temporary file, current, temporary variable, see, s.head, okay, and we're going to have a previous in here. Previous is going to be a node, right? And then we're going to say for current if not nil, okay. What we're going to do is going to change the next, right? The next is going to be the current.next, and then the current.next is going to be previous, and the previous is going to be the current, and the current is going to be next. Perfect. And say we're going to say as dot head is going to be previous, and then we're going to just print link list, right? But not using as, we're going to have as in here. We just need to print the node, so we're going to say the head, right? And we're going to make another function in here. So in here is function of this one, and inside this is list of just node. Why I creating two print lists? Yeah, to make sure it's going fine, I think, make easier. And in here we're going to say nil. It's going to have fmt dot printf, and it's going to be F, right? And then it's list of the key, okay? And then list is going to be list of next, right? And we're going to need print in here, going to need enter, so it's going to be printed. Okay, so after that we're going to test it whether it's should be go. Link reverse is not. Link reverse is not. This is reverse, right? 54. Current Aston. I'm sorry, what happened here? See? Okay, this is just what is it? Reverse the link, and the last one we're going to just put it back into array. I need a result in here, and we're going to say it's going to be array, right? I'm going to have a link and change link list to array. Okay, I'm going to say fmt.println. It's going to have result, right? So in here I'm going to say the change linked list, right? Okay, so we're going to create another function in here, right? So function this, I'm going to say just function as it's going to have a single linked list, right? And this one, let's say that, okay, it will have return an integer, so it needs integer in here. Okay, and in function we're going to say array. This will be what we call it, result, right? Yeah, you can say the result of array, just suit yourself. And then we're going to say list in here, and list is going to be the s.head, and we're going to say for list not same as nil, going to say array.append array and list.key, right? List.key is going to integer, and then list is going to be list.next, and then just return the array. Okay, let's see this one. Is it running? Okay, it's working fine. Okay, we will meet you in the next video.